price, 27
So in other
pesos.
words, ang kinikita kada kilo, dahil ang presyo ay 48, pero ang presyo ng imported, CIF, 23.71, tariff, 3.84, total, 27. Pero ang benta niya, 48.
Opo, kaya ang laki po ng spread nila, almost 21 pesos.
Tapos, ito
It's
naman,
too much, Mr. Chairman. Too
20
much.
pesos per kilo, ha? Tama? Ganun ang kita.
Ano po, Mr. Chairman?
20 pesos, 21 pesos per kilo.
Yung nila
margin.
Spread. Opo.
Yeah. Ano ba dapat ang spread?
Dapat siguro,
Industry.
pwede na siguro yung mga atmos, mga 12.
So, 12 is a good spread.
12,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, I don't really agree with that figure, no?
Okay.
Ang question ko lang before I make my final conclusion, ano yung base price na ginamit nila? Yung dollars per ton.
Okay.
Binase po namin dito sa mga
Base price.
figures po mula sa Bureau of Customs, PSA.
Ayun ho ang problema dyan.
We can show later
Okay.
how
Maybe-
derived.
No, I just wanted to ask kasi nga yung sa Bureau of Customs na declaration ngayon kung base niyan if I'm not mistaken yung binasihan niya baka 400 lang yan dollars per ton.
Depende po sa kasi sa buwan Kasi
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But ang reality niya, nung panahon na yon, ang presyo nung tinatawag na most popular, which is 80 to 85% of the rice being imported, na 5% broken, is 520. 500 to 520. Hindi yan BOC reference rate. So what I'm saying is yung margin at 21 peso is not real.
Okay.
What the reality, I agree naman with Sec Leonie na yung margins dapat between 8 to 12 lang dapat pesos per kilo. Pero yung 21, because tingin ko yung mali yung basis ng assumption,
Okay.
we just have to align. We just have to
This is a submission, okay? But we will note that, and maybe we will request the PSA to help us understand at the proper
Mr.
time.
Chairman, we can submit our calculations.
Yes, please submit it to us.
Mr. Chair, just to clarify, no, walang mali sa calculation nila. Ang assumption lang ng base, which is PSA data na yun ang may problema.
Okay.
Ang sinasabi ko.
Thank you. We now proceed with SINAG for their presentation. Please go ahead.
Slides. Ulit yata. Ito yung situation, no. January 2024, ang retail price is nasa 54.91, no. Kung makita natin, January 2025, nasa 54 point something pa rin ang retail price. Pero yung import, kung makita natin, bumababa na ng January 2025. Yung import price, no? Almost
Where is your import price?
last two column.
Okay.
Last two column. Yun ang nakita natin sa international price, no? And bine-verify din natin dun sa nag-import. So ito yung lumalabas na price na import na.
Okay, wait. January 2024, ang retail price 54.91.
Yes.
Pero ang import cost 46.44? Landed cost.
Yeah, landed cost.
FOB o ano yan?
CIF.
CIF. Okay.
CIF.
So 54 ang retail nung January pero 46 yung landed cost. Okay. Tapos sinasabi ninyo pagdating ng
January 2025.
Okay, 1 year later, January 2025, 48 pesos. 'Di ba? Ang retail.
Yes.
48? Saan ba yung January?
54. Yeah.
54. Sorry, January. June na nakita ko. Pero ang imported is already landed at 28.
landed is around 28. Yeah. 28
So
to
ang
30.
immediate question, kung tama yung figura ninyo, dating 46 ang landed, 54 lang eh.
Yeah. Kaya
Tapos
nag-set,
ngayon, 20, ano ba?
kaya nag-set
28 pero 54 pa rin.
Yeah. Kaya nag-set ng MSRP si Secretary. Nabanggit ni Secretary na daan-daan ibababa na yung MSRP price. Na in which, dahil ang rason niya is dahil yung import may December pa, so we agree with him, no, na bababa. Pero ang sinasabi namin, yung tariff, dapat binabalik na dun sa 35%. No? Kasi kung makita natin, yung average price ng 2010 to 2026, on record yan, average price nasa 42.50 per kilo. No? Sa panahon ng President Duterte, ang average price is 46 pesos per kilo. Ngayon, pwede natin ma-reach yun, maski yung taripa ibalik dun sa 35%. Kasi yung presyo ng palay is below na sa cost sa ngayon. No? Kung makita natin, kung maski itaas natin yung tariff to 35%, ang landed more or less na sa 30 pesos.
Today,
Kung binalik yan sa 35%. So, kung yung 30 pesos, mabebenta rin sa around 38 to 40 pesos na yung MSRP nasa 42 pesos. Kaya sabi namin, dapat ibalik na yung tariff. Kasi yun ang problema, yung tariff eh. Kung makita mo yung susunod na slides natin, next slides. Ito yung graph ng import price tsaka yung farm gate price. Yung break-even price, yung dotted line, no? Lower than cost of production na tayo yung mga magsasaka natin. Ang hinihingi lang ng mga magsasaka is 18 pesos farm gate price. Yung 18 pesos na farm gate price, more or less 40 to 42 pesos ang retail price ng bigas. So within the range ng gusto ng ating secretary, yung 42 pesos, kung umakyat ng 18. Pero ngayon, ang average na present ng DA kanina is 13.38. Ang production cost is 14.63. No? So lower than the production cost yung magsasaka is ang hiningi lang ng mga magsasaka na 18 pesos, ang kita lang nila dun sa 4 na buwan is 540 pesos.
divided by 90.
Divided by 120.
Oh, 120.
Yung 100 is taniman, yung harvest ng average seeds natin, yung 20 days is yung tanim harvest time, no? So 120 days. So ang hinihingi lang is 130 per day.
Sa 18.
Sa 18.
Sa 18 pesos per kilo ng palay, lumalabas 120 pesos a day.
130.
130
Yeah.
ang balik sa kanya.
Balik sa kanya isang araw. So, ang minimum average natin sa probinsya is 430. Minimum wages is 438. Pero ang mga magsasaka, ang sabi sa amin, maski 18 pesos lang yung palay, happy na kami.
Okay.
Fresh. Yeah.
Okay.
Kaya yun, kung matarget lang natin yun, sa tingin natin tuloy na sasaka yung mga magsasaka natin.
Okay.
Kasi yung last year kasi, kaya mataas ang presyo ng palay, umabot kasi ng 24, 25, kung ibalik natin sa first slides. Yung first slides. Umabot tayo ng dry na 24 pesos last year, January 24, wet 22. So walang masyadong nabili yung NFA, no? Kasi mataas yung price eh. Mostly pumunta sa traders yan, private rice miller and ano. So kung makita natin, up to etong January, dito na tayo nagka-problema. So sa tingin namin yung tariff, maski itaas ng 35, hindi makaka-apekto dun sa 42 pesos na isa-set ng Department of Agriculture. Pasok pa rin. Na in which, compare natin sa mga past president, pasok pa rin tayo dun sa 42 pesos ni President Noynoy Marcos. Noynoy Aquino. Aquino, yeah.
Parang reconciliation yun. Si President Noynoy Marcos. Very quickly, Secretary Laurel, ano nangyari dun sa proposal niyo gradual increase to 35%? Meron na bang liwanag yun?
Well, Mr. Chair, ang proposal ko was actually 25 and 35. Pero the difference is only about 3 months lang naman or 2 months in between the both. So ngayon, hindi pa ho tayo nag-uumpisa, Mr. Chair, ng ating stoppage. So I guess magkakaroon ng mas linaw yan once maybe 15-20 days into the stoppage, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so you're sticking by your guns na dapat ibaba gradually. Itaas gradually.
Yan pa rin, Mr. Chair, ang aking recommendation. But of course, depende kung ganun kababa nga yung palay. Okay rin sa akin ay 35. I do not disagree with the position of...
Pero anong magiging posibleng resulta? Mangyayari ba?
Yeah.
Na maasahan bang mangyari na itataas na sa 35 gradually?
I cannot answer that as of the moment.
Okay. Yes, very quickly, Dr. Ordonez.
Yes, as the former chairman of the technical committee of the Cabinet Committee on Tariff Regulations, if you're to be consistent with what DA just said, I'd like to inform you that to be consistent with what they want, which is 18 pesos, your tariff rate should be 70%. Therefore, we, the Alianza, have recommended to the Tariff Commission, we want an immediate hearing on tariffs. And I'd like to say that because we have all the data. Secondly, just to be brief about it, the PCAFI and the AA, I'm being asked to represent PCAFI today, believes seriously that we should restore the regulatory powers of NFA. So in summary, I won't carry your time. You've got to be technical. And I'd like to inform you, 35 doesn't cut it, but that's the minimum. And gradual, forget it. 35% immediately and bring it up. But the correct number, which was incidentally the number given when Mr. Montemayor and myself went to Secretary Dar and recommended safeguard pressures, which they did not do. They did not even answer it. Our farmers lost 25%. I call that a lack of compassion and a lack of competence. So today, as we speak here today, the farmers are losing, what do you mean gradual? At least 35% immediately. And we've asked the Tariff Commission to give a tariff hearing because we're going to inform you that if you want 18 pesos, you need 70%. We're not recommending that, but that is the fact. Then you can go gradually to that. That, Mr. Chairman, is our position, and we have all the numbers to prove it. And being the former chair of the technical committee of the cabinet level tariff-related measures, I'm speaking with numbers and with confidence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Is there an additional presentation for okay na yung Sinad? Okay. Please wrap it up now.
Yeah.
We also have Land Bank and Planters Land Bank will also make a presentation. Please go ahead.
Slides.
Please wrap up, no? Okay.
Yeah. So far kasi kung makita natin, kaya tumaas yung price ng bigas is yung world market price, no? 2014 umabot ng $660 per metric tons. And yung global, yung India hindi nag-export
2024.
24. And yung Russia and Ukraine na nagkaroon ng problema, tumaas yung fertilizer. And ito ang dahilan, hindi yung RTL, no?